When every door closes, this is Allah's hidden message to you. Softly, think about your life for a moment. Have you ever reached a point where nothing seems to work? Where every effort fails? Where every path you try somehow shuts in your face? Where even the things that used to bring comfort feel distant? That moment when life feels blocked from every direction is not the end of your story. A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. My brothers and sisters, there is something the believer must understand. When the doors of the world close, it is not humiliation, it is invitation. It is Allah gently pulling the heart away from dependence on creation and guiding it back to dependence on the Creator. You see, we often think an open door means success and a closed door means failure. But in reality, sometimes a closed door is mercy wearing the clothes of difficulty. Because if every door around you remained open, your heart might never look upward. And Allah loves the moment when a servant finally looks up. When relationships fail, when finances shrink, when health weakens, when plans collapse, the believer should pause and ask, what is Allah teaching me right now? Because trials are not random events, they are messages, and every message from Allah carries guidance. Our souls were not created to survive on people, status, or possessions. The body may live on food and water, but the soul lives only through connection with Allah. And when that connection weakens, the heart feels empty, no matter how full life looks on the outside. This is why sometimes the discomfort in your chest, the unexplained sadness, the heaviness you cannot describe, is not because life is hard. It is because the soul is thirsty, and nothing quenches it except turning back to Him. Look at the lives of the righteous before us. Their stories were not stories of ease. They were stories of doors closing, one after another, until only one door remained open. The door of Allah. When illness stripped them of strength, when people abandoned them, when accusations crushed their dignity, when they were surrounded by corruption they could not change, they did not collapse into hopelessness. They turned inward and upward. Their tongues moved with dua, and their hearts softened with reliance, because they understood something powerful. When Allah removes worldly support, He is strengthening divine support. And today, many people lose hope because they consume too much of the world's noise. News full of fear, social media full of sin, injustice everywhere, and slowly the heart begins to whisper, there is no hope left. But hopelessness is not a believer's language. As long as Allah exists, and He always does, hope exists. There may be no hope in people, but there is always hope with Allah. My dear brothers and sisters, the night itself carries a secret many of us ignore. While the world sleeps, while distractions are silent, while hearts are less guarded, Allah calls out to His servants in the last part of the night, inviting them, asking who needs something, who seeks forgiveness, who is broken and ready to speak. This is not poetry. This is a divine invitation repeated every night. Yet we cry during the day about problems we never spoke about at night. Dua does not require perfect words. It does not require a special place. It requires a present heart. Even from your bed, even in weakness, even in tears, call upon Him. Whisper your fears, admit your mistakes, ask for help like someone drowning asks for air. Because sometimes relief is not delayed, we are. And there is a dangerous idea spreading today when people say, tell me something other than dua, as if dua is the last option, as if speaking to the Lord of the worlds is a small thing. But dua is not the least we can do. It is the greatest thing we can do. It is the weapon of the believer, the bridge between weakness and strength, between despair and hope, between earth and the heavens. When every door closes, Allah is not saying, go away. He is saying, come to me. So instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Ask, how does Allah want me to respond? Instead of drowning in frustration, use the moment to rebuild your salah, to clean your heart, to reduce sins that may be blocking blessings, to speak to Allah with honesty you never had before. Because sometimes Allah closes doors not to punish you, but to protect you from paths that would have harmed your faith, your future, or your akhirah. And one day when relief comes, and it will come, you will look back and realize the closed doors were not barriers. They were directions. They pushed you toward the only door that truly matters. So if today you feel stuck, if life feels heavy, if nothing seems to be moving, don't measure your situation by what you see. Measure it by who controls what you cannot see. The door of Allah is still open, and it never closes. Like, comment, and subscribe for more peaceful Islamic reminders like this. For more uplifting Islamic motivation, faith-boosting messages, and heart-softening reminders, watch the full playlist in the description. Heart-touching Islamic reminders, motivation, faith, and hope. Alhamdulillah.